Probably just a delivery truck to the Waffle House. This container transports a disease which has no cure. A 4-year-old baby Dunbar disappeared while on a trip with his family. 8 months later, they found him and reunited with his family, and they lived out the rest of their lives together. Nearly 100 years later, DNA incidents proved that the boy they rescued was not Bobby Dunbar. Soap bubbles I found while googling soap bubbles. My tooth has really long roots. There's a building in my city that has no windows. Certainly made me uncomfortable. My 6 years old self at the foot of the World Trade Center, 1992. That's our pics from my job on a 2,000 feet tall radio tower, working for maintenance. The views are incredible. This honestly makes me feel sad if anything. The mountains will be just as cold and lonely tonight as they were 200 years ago. Do not stay alone. Pig with 2 faces, and one of them is Yoda. Massive building in Manhattan with no windows. A close-up picture of an ant's face. This bothers me in so many levels. My toddler is storing her unique dolls in a shoe organizer, and it looks like a morgue. Put all the tins of cat food into the cupboard, and then a few days later pulled this one out. They seem to be insect husks. No idea where the insects have gone. This dude in the hospital in Leiden caught me off guard, lol. Imagine finding this in your groceries. Mosquito flies in front of the lens. Tim, what are you doing? Taking a bath. Tim, send me a picture. This pond decoration. This spider with a human face on its back I just found in my garden. Safety standards in 1960s. The last insect I would want crawling up my leg. Pink underwing moth caterpillar. My cat got covered in flour and he looks like a demon. This hermit crab using a discarded doll head for a shell. Doctors found a calcified fetus of 30 years old in the uterus of a woman aged 73 years old. These 3D CT scan belong to an Algerian woman with a fetus that was inside her for over 30 years. Scuba diver touch North America and Europe at the same time. Okay, this is not a joke. We paid a photographer, who claimed to be a professional, $2,250 for a family photo shoot. Please see these for real photos she delivered to us. She said the shadows were really bad on the beautiful clear sunny day, and that her professor never taught her to retouch photos. Feel free to share. I literally have not laughed this hard in years. You can't make this stuff up. Again. This is not a joke. Final product. Basement entrance in a bathroom. It's just a dumpling. It's just a dumpling. Polar bear paw versus human hand. This cheery fellow is an eggmill rat. The scale of a tornado compared to wind turbines. The angle on this shark photo is scary. This spooky mannequin at the back of a small store. Way to make winter driving more terrifying. No road maintenance. Travel beyond this point not recommended. If you must use this road, expect extreme cold or heavy snow. Carry cold weather surviving gear. Tell someone where are you going. He is reading a magazine. My daughter's drawing of going to the dentist. Mold found in a coffee machine from a Redditor's workplace. These railings are weird. This photo I took of my bug. Woman going through an attitude adjustment program. 1930s. Legally, it was recommended for women who were depressed or who showed incidents of misbehavior, such as not taking good care of her husband, to a check into mental health facility. Polaroid found in my family pics destroyed by hurricane surge. I don't believe monster movies are real, but duck this shot. A photo from inside the eye of Hurricane Dorian. This balloon floated up from downstairs last night and is now sitting on the bed. Been sitting directly in front of this tree for 40 minutes, and every time I look up, more crows have joined. The artist who made these pictures is called Eduardo Valdesivia. Spider-Man game for the Game Boy Advance. Harry tells me you're quite the science whiz. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Plushes in jars. Yes, this is a real creature. I found this skin cake someone made to celebrate the beginning of dermatology residency. This dog's smile. Pumpkin grown in a mold of someone's face, late 1930s. Pickled seal flippers, a common delicacy in Iceland. You are here. There is no sound, no electricity, and no technology available. It's just absolutely quiet and peaceful. I don't even see or hear any birds chirping. A whale skeleton found in the hot dunes of Egypt. This 98-plus-year-old staircase inside an abandoned bunker. My neighbor's Halloween decoration. Oh no, my kid discovered the baby monitor. Nad Al Sheba neighborhood in Dubai, UAE. Tastes like happy. Meat clown. Contestants in the Miss Lovely Eyes beauty pageant in Florida, wearing masks to obscure the rest of their faces, so that their lovely eyes can be adjudicated. 1930s. Couple Halloween costume. Nuclear test from plane cockpit, 1954. It was 2.5 times more powerful than predicted. My 12 years old self and 12 years old twin brother at the foot of the World Trade Center, 1994. A baby rattle from the 1930s. Michelin Man costumes from 1898. Mickey Mouse doll from China. My baby's 20-week anatomy scan looks an awful lot like Bubble from Sinister. Raindrops formed this human-like figure on my Ring camera. Got scared for a second. The back of this car. A Bisagt Ullman nuns crossing the Iron Bridge, Frankfurt, 1964. Grammatala from Moana's Disney on Ice. Seeing this in a Zoom meeting you've had running in the background. Scary vegetables. There are 5 temples in Kyoto, Japan that have blood-stained ceilings. The ceilings are made from the floorboards of a castle where warriors killed themselves after a long hold-off against an army. The angle on this shark photo is scary. That's a house in the center for scale. Every time I scroll down in both of my Reddit accounts, I see Pete Davidson's serial killer looking mug staring into my eyes like he knows how I'm going to die. Come and get a tasty, simple breakfast at the Bell Breakfast until 11 AM. From Taco Bell. What? Microsoft Teams work or school? Monday, Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is still running and you will. This just gave me a sense of dread. I've been watching too much of Markiplier. Was trying to sneak a photo when this pretty girl suddenly turned around and flashed me this big smile. Why do they look more lifelike when they are scared than if they were happy? Behind the scenes pics of Kate Bush's music video, Experiment 4th. This picture I took of a deer. Drawing of a spectacled bear by a 5-year-old. A last attempt to reach the sky. Some people in my neighborhood use real bones for Halloween decorations. This spider in cobweb doing something without moving right above my head where I'm sleeping. I think this fits. I'm an appliance tech. Think I found venom in a washing machine today. This photo is from 2010/2011. My mom had posted this photo on Facebook back then, and someone in the comments said I see a peeping Tom. That's when we noticed the face in the window. I remembered that no one was sitting behind me on the train. This photo still spooks me. Bird makes nest out of bones of his buddies. This fortune I got from a cookie. Here's a window in my city that has no building. I'm not sure why this is creepy to me. I asked AI to make a scary cat face carved in a pumpkin. The tree in the background looked like my mask. Drawn by a 10-year-old girl. This pig decoration that a house near me has looks like it is going to expand its neck and swallow me. This cat doll for sale in my town. Warner Brothers. Studio to London Weasley's Wizard Weezers. Very well done, creepy as Duckyard. Found this mama out for a nighttime stroll. Vulture culture. Must be a new species. Found inside exploring an abandoned building. The underside of a horseshoe crab. This McDonald's booster chair with teeth. A prehistoric skull being revealed under a thin layer of beach sand. Barra, Scotland. The 23 years of her life have been hard. She's seen things. wax figure of Liu Chung in the Ripley Believe It or Not museum, who was said to have been born with 2 pupils in each eye. This super weird shadow in my bathtub. This guy arrested in Florida today looks like Charles Manson. Johnny Lee was booked on the 10th of December 2022 in Okaloosa County, Florida. On a country road in the middle of nowhere. Won't ask any questions, I'll just do it. Please use deadbolt and security bar when en route. Meet Megan, your new best friend. Almost had a heart attack when I came back from the bathroom and saw this. The exact moment of head collision in a football match. Woody the talking Christmas tree. My friend forgot about a bag of potatoes she bought 6 months ago. Ball of spiky caterpillars, not at all cuddly. New house basement in trance. Star Wars Uok, life-size Duok, great for a media room or fan. $450. These children book pages. Royal Guard getting a trim. The drawings on the wall of a small abandoned house that I came across in a deserted summer complex. Old-timey animatronic known as Laughing Sal from the Museum Mechanic in San Francisco. This thing gave me nightmares as a kid. Found on a cruise ship in Greece. Walked into the bathroom, found this. These 2 watched me get my blood drawn today. The vendor's warning slip mistakenly taped to a Pocky Chips display at 7-Eleven. Please read this warning. The Pocky One Chip Challenge is an extremely spicy tortilla chip made with the Carolina Reaper pepper. Please educate store employees on the intensity of this product. The One Chip Challenge is not intended for anyone sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades or capsaicin, anyone who is pregnant or has any medical conditions. Keep out of reach of children. Wash hands after eating. Side effects may include general discomfort, sweating, nausea or vomiting. Employees should encourage consumers to participate in the One Chip Challenge off of store premises. A kigurumi unmasking itself. This tree in my neighborhood. Somebody left their snack next to the fire pit in our backyard last night. Looking through old family photos. 1998 Champaign, Illinois. Clown portrait variant. This was crawling in my hair while I was having a shower. This potato ricer photo by customer on AliExpress. Alexa turning off your lights. Alexa can detect snoring. Did you know Alexa can turn off your lights when snoring is detected? Tap to enable the routine. Just trying to browse, then this ad came up. What a stroke makes you see, particularly in the occipital lobe of the cerebral cortex, where visual perception occurs. Time-lost pigs have seen their fair share. This poo I found in a Brazilian gas station. There's a building in my city that has no windows. This creepy Marilyn Monroe doll I have. I spotted this on my way to work this at and it honestly scared me. Stay spooky. Scallops are terrifying. I used one as reference for Inktober's scallop prompt. Wind created this apparition in the woods of Savannah. Pictures of something at my university that creeped me the duck out. Captain R. Brodie of the Salvation Army, pictured at Golders Green, London in January 1911. He apparently wore this outfit to make his sermons more memorable. 2 different pics of the same tree, no editing, just different exposures. This tree stump sculpture in the woods. Whatever this ad in my hometown is. Random fenced in area I found in the middle of the woods today. Whatever type of haircut this is. Aurora, Texas Cemetery. Alien grave site. This site is also well known because the legend that a spaceship crashed nearby in 1897 and the pilot, killed in the crash, was buried here. Some fruit candies in a Barcelona food market. They make me uncomfortable. The artwork for this annual eye exam reminder that I received in the mail. The time has arrived. Nightly check under rail cars. This face staring at me while I'm drinking. Puppets from a Danish children's TV show. Child inside of a large hamburger statue. I find this oddly terrifying because the sheer weight of the material could crash at any time. Found in a local pool hall. Don't know if this goes here, but found a rug joint, and like 2 minutes later got this message. The Fall of Eden. You have been accepted. Please await further instruction. Feel free to recruit for our society in the meantime. Gentrification project across the street. Church being torn down for a new apartment complex. Came home to the faceless Virgin Mary staring at me from my bedroom window. Perfectly good looking strawberry on the outside. Creator makes characters out of insect parts. This Yoda porcelain cup thing is kinda creepy.